Human activities have become a major source of environmental change. Of great urgency are the climate consequences of the increasing atmospheric abundance of greenhouse gases and other trace constituents resulting primarily from energy use, agriculture, and land clearing. These radiatively active gases and trace constituents interact strongly with the Earth's energy balance, resulting in the prospect of significant global warming. When used in this context, the term global warming includes all climate environment effects arising from natural climate variability, as well as from anthropogenic changes in atmospheric composition and land use for many nations. The possibility of substantial climate change is viewed as likely to have a serious impact on the global environment and on human welfare over the course of the next few decades to centuries. Meteorology, a science that deals with the atmosphere and its phenomena, and especially with weather and weather forecasting.
Meteorology is the study of Earth's atmosphere and the variations in temperature and moisture patterns that produce different weather conditions. Some of the major subjects of study are such phenomena as precipitation, rain and snow, thunderstorm, tornadoes and hurricanes and typhoons. Look up at the sky. It is rainy or sunny. Are there big puffy clouds that look like marshmallows, or dark, angry clouds threatening sleep? No matter how the sky appears, you are looking at Earth's lower atmosphere, the realm that's studied by the science of meteorology. Meteorology concerns itself with the science of atmospheric properties and phenomena, science that includes the atmosphere, physics, and chemistry. Beyond the weather forecasting, meteorology is concerned with long-term trends in climate and weather and their potential impact on human populations. An important area of meteorological research these days, climate change and the effect it may cause. Meteorology is important because of the impact of air conditions in life. First of all, weather forecasting has a vital role in urban administrations. Cities preparing extreme weather conditions such as tornadoes, snowstorms, in order to prevent disasters. Second, long-term weather forecasting is important for agriculture.
6 most commonly used weather instruments that use to record meteorological data. First instrument, we have thermometer. It measures the air temperature and is used units such as degree Celsius, degree Fahrenheit, or Kelvin. Thermometer work in a very basic principle that the liquid expands in a higher temperature. It is made of a glass that contains a sort of liquid that used to be a mercury or an alcohol. See this red liquid in the thermometer. As the temperature rises, the liquid expands, filling more of the tube, rising up towards the top. Our next instrument will be the barometer. It measures air pressure and its unit include MB or inches. Essentially, barometer measures how much air is pushing down in the surface of the earth. Next instrument, we have the rain gauge. This simple cup that measures the amount of precipitation that falls in the unit includes inches or meters of the precipitation. Next instrument will be the sling's psychometer. It is used to measure the amount of moisture, relatively humidity. As a percent, it's simple, composed of 2 thermometers attached to the handle. One of thermometer has a wave cloth, will be evaluate cooling the temperature down. Next instrument will be the wind vane, or also known as weather vane. This measures wind direction. It's gonna be in a compass direction, which is north, south, west, and east. Lastly, we have the anemometer. These instruments record the wind speed as either mile per hour or not. So that you have it, the 6 most commonly used weather instruments.
The weather affects us in many ways. Day-to-day changes in weather can influence how we feel and the way we look at the world. Severe weather such as tornadoes, hurricanes, and blizzards can disrupt many people's lives because of the destruction they cause. The term weather refers to the temporary conditions of the atmosphere, the layer of air that surrounds the earth. Weather warnings are important forecasts because they are used to protect life and property. Synoptic forecasting is used to get the general idea of the weather over a large area. It relies on the fact that in certain atmospheric conditions, particular weather conditions are usually produced. There are components or parts of weather. These components describe the weather at any given time.
What is temperature? Temperature is a measure of the warmth or coldness of an object or substance with reference to some standard value. The temperature of the systems is the same when the systems are in the equilibrium. Temperature is an object measurement of how hot or cold an object is. It can be measured with a thermometer or calorimeter. It is a means of determining the internal energy contained in a given system. Indeed, temperature is a critical concept in variety of scientific discipline, not just in medicine. Meteorology is related to temperature because people who study temperature uses different tools for different purposes. We are all familiar with thermometers. We often use it to measure the temperature. It's either human, as well as solid such as food, liquid such as water, and gas such as air.
Atmospheric pressure is the weight of the atmosphere overhead. Changes in the atmosphere pressure signal shift in the weather. A high pressure system usually brings cool temperatures and clear skies. A low pressure system can bring warmer weather, storms, and rain. Wind is the movement of air. Wind forms because of differences in temperature and atmospheric pressure between nearby regions. Humidity refers to the amount of water vapor in the air. Water vapor is a gas in the atmosphere that helps make clouds, rain, or snow. Excess water vapor will fall as precipitation. Clouds and precipitation occurs when air cools below its saturation point. This usually happens when warm, humid air cools as it rises. Clouds came in a variety of forms. Not all of them produce precipitation. Other kinds of clouds can bring rain or snow. Weather forecasting enables people to plan and take precautions against various natural calamities such as flood and typhoon, so that to minimize their bad effects. Bad weather such as torrent rainfall or strong wind can destroy properties and lead to death. Therefore, if there is prediction that bad weather is going to happen, people can take precaution such as evacuating from affected areas or staying indoors. Weather forecasting enables farmers to adjust their farming activities to suit the expected weather condition. For example, if it is expected that there will be less rainfall in the future, then farmers will prepare an irrigation system to compensate for the shortfall. Weather forecasting greatly influences transport, especially in air and water. Aircraft takeoff and landing can be affected by weather, whereas storms and strong winds greatly affect water travel.
Weather and weather forecasts affect people's health and lifestyle, the economy, society, and the environment. Warmer polluted air affects our health. A warmer atmosphere increases the formation of ground-level ozone, also known as smog, in polluted regions. Smog irritates lungs and triggers asthma attacks. Smoke from wildfire further degrades the air. Extreme summer heat means more deaths during heat waves. However, the chaotic nature of the atmosphere and incomplete understanding of the process mean that forecasts become less accurate as the range of the forecast increases, meaning reliable weather forecasts are tremendously important for almost all of society.
Making forecasts, however, would require knowing the temperature, atmospheric pressure, wind speed and direction, humidity, precipitation, and cloudiness at every point on the earth. Because the atmosphere is constantly changing, detailed forecasts for a week or two will never be possible. Weather is just too unpredictable. Responding to such needs, meteorologists are working to develop new tools and new methods that will help improve their ability to forecast the weather.